everything. I like that. I turned around, I was walking down there, he was like, oh, he got me. I was trying to duck, I was trying to dodge him for a minute, he caught me while I was slipping.
I do this shit for me.
For DHC Cinema, we're out shooting with Denity, top-notch director, right here from Jersey's own, and we'll be taking advantage of this shoot to film, vlog the entire experience to see how he shoots and films a professional music video.
I've been popping for a minute now. We wasn't cool in the beginning now. They see a youngin' out here winning, getting to the chicken, yeah, they can see the vision now. Gotta love my brother's DBF.
Yeah, man, the acquaintance is the most important part. Like when you go to a barbershop and you get your hair cut, you sit and you look like, yo, this the barber I want to cut my hair. You gonna dap them up first. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's good? Yeah, I need da da da. They gonna ask you what you want. You want the fade? You want me to taper you on the side? You want a part?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So when I show up to the shoot, I always dap up everybody, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If everybody's familiar, everybody needs to know who the director on the set is. Because I may or may not have a shirt on that says director or whatever. So I acquaint with everybody so everybody know, I bet Denity's there. He's the director on set. That's the guy I need to listen to. Yo, I like that type of stuff. Like, I love when the artists have ideas outside the box, man. I hate the artists that like to play it safe. They play it safe, like, they be like, yo, man, I just want to shoot at a quarter, or I want to just shoot here in front of this. Like, the first thing he said was like, yo, man, I'm gonna take this black Durango, all black, even the rims is black. I want to stand on top of it and perform my record going down the street. He didn't ask me how I was gonna capture it. He just said that's what he wanted to do, and my job is to just capture it. I love the idea. Yeah, I mean, he basically was like, yo, man, I want to jump off the car. And I'm like, it's not gonna look comfortable. Because the top of the Jeep was mad high. And, you know, it'll look more comfortable if you kind of like slid. It's high as hell. Like, it ain't as low as like you could be cool and slide off the hood and just land on your feet. It's gonna look uncomfortable when you land because you're so freaking high up. I don't think that's a good thing. I'm like, yo, if you would backflip off the car, bro, it'd have been crazy in 2 weeks. I mean, we got the takes done. We just waited till the cars passed by. You know what I'm saying? It's not a busy street, so it was able to get done. And you know what I'm saying? It came out dope. I had him do it twice. I did a wide shot and I did a more close-up shot.
So the insight, see that black car right there? We're gonna stand on that while we're gonna perform this record, standing on that while it's driving down the street. So I'm about to get the Ronin hooked up, flip it upside down, get that green shot. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's why I had to pull the lights out. Like, I took the lights out, set them up. They wanted to shoot towards the school, but I ain't really want school in the background. I don't think that was the best look for the video. So I shot more towards where I seen a light that was shining down onto the basketball court to really give it that grit. Like, and it was against a gate, against some, you know what I'm saying, just to show, like, again, like the song is called Family and it's supposed to capture the environment they're in. I don't think that shooting it in front of a school building would have really brought it out. Yeah, because it's going to, like, because I don't want to have to keep saying cut, everybody get back, or I want to keep yelling, everybody back up, back up. I want them to keep, because if I tell them, yo, like, since it's like, it was like 40 people out there. And I want them to be amped during the record. But if I tell them, like, yo, stay right here, don't move past this line, they're going to start paying attention to the line. You're gonna see them thinking and being conscious of what's going on. I still wanted that same energy, so to keep that same energy and keep the shot going without me having to cut, just have the artist just spread their arms out and just back them up like it's part of the charisma going on in the record. Like holding his family back, because the record, like I said, the record is called Family. Like, this is your family. Like, you know, when they get too hyped, like you keep them kind of like at bay. So it's like a little psychology to it too. And you know what I'm saying, once they move to a certain area, when they get too close to the light, if you're too light skinned, your skin is going to be overexposed, and you know, it's different types of things like that play. But like, I still wanted them to keep that energy, and the only way for me to keep them back is if I left it up to the artist to know that when they're moving up too far to keep them back. Without me putting my arm in, like pushing them or mushing them back or having somebody else mush them back. Just keep everything controlled, let the artist control it, and it looks more natural so I can get more takes without cutting.
Y'all move back. Y'all too much over here. Go back there. Go back there. Look, fellas, listen. Go back there. Go back there for a second. When they start coming up too close, put your arms back and go like, you know what I'm saying? It looks natural. Y'all moving them back and y'all still engaged at the same time. So when y'all get into y'all shit, they can be on y'all, grab all y'all, do all that, be amped and all that. Y'all can't pass the light. As soon as y'all get past this light, I can't see y'all. The footage is gonna look bad. Look, when you feel like they're getting too carried away, bring them back, but still stay in the song. You too, you gotta be more in here. You too much over there. Take 2 steps over to your left. All right, take 1 more step over. All right, bet. Face me like this. Don't align yourself with the line. Align yourself with me.
And you don't understand how far we came. I just wanna flip my wrist and wanna flip my chain. Man, you don't understand how far we came. I remember when they said I won't be everything. She said I spit a mean 16 for these denim. Yeah, I paid a mean 16. Since 16, I'm ballin' as a dream. Now it's push a start with no keys. I do this shit for me. Gotta see the family. Asleep, free my boss with the police, and I'ma scream until they all release. These other niggas try to peek for free, like what you ever do for me? You watch me and my brother struggle, and it's cold, Sony and the family.
We been shot in the rain, the camera got wet, it's all good, man. I do this shit for you.
Basically, the first thing I do since it's night, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, yo, like, all right, basically, let's find the best lighting that's out here without me even adding my lights first. And it's like, I know I didn't want to shoot by the school. I didn't want to get the school building in the back. So I just looked up and I just seen it was a bright light. It's the light that basically lights the court, and it goes in 2 different directions, and it's a daylight. And I know that my lights go tungsten and daylight, so if it was tungsten, I could switch my lights to tungsten to match, or if it's daylight, I could switch my lights to daylight. So I put them by the light first because I want to get the most amount of light in my scene. Not too bright, but still, you know, to be able to control the light. So they have a nice little backlight. Since the light's in the back, it's gonna give them a nice little shoulder light, hair light, and all that. And they use my lights to fill in the face and the people behind them. So one light basically dedicated to face towards the two main artists, and the other light facing the people that's behind them. And since they're gonna be moving around so much, you know, they're gonna be in and out of shadows, in and out of light and stuff like that. So you'll be able to get everybody in the scene. Yeah, I take the gels everywhere, and they're not just for like making red, blue, or pink. You know what I'm saying? Like the one in particular scene I used it on, the second artist, he was sitting on the car, and at night, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of colors at night, so I added a blue tint on there to give it more of a evening, night type of feel on his skin. Like blue really, you know what I'm saying, brings that out. So I put a blue in there. I could have used red, green, yellow, but I think the blue fits more like night, to just add a slight, nice little tint onto the skin. Since he was on the car, Dolo, instead of just using all bright white, daylight, or tungsten or something like that, just add like a nice little blue little hint onto him. The crazy thing is like, yo, all lighting is good lighting. Like everybody has a cell phone. Everybody's cell phone has a flashlight on it. My whole thing is, I told the two artists that I saw one of them had their phone out, and I'm like, yo, put your phone away. Like, why would you have this is a music video. You know what I'm saying? You only should have in the scene what you want to be in the scene. You only have your phone out because you want to check your messages. You don't want your phone out because it's utilized in the scene, like you calling a homie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. So you having it in your hand in the scene just looks tacky. Well, I asked him to put his phone away. And so then I backed up, and the shot was real symmetric. And while sitting there, I had everybody sit on each side of the alley of the entrance. And it's like, yo, I looked, and everybody had their phone out, but this one dude had his flashlight on. I guess he was looking for something. So I looked, and I just seen everybody had their cell phone out. So I just told everybody to just turn their flashlight on. Everybody has one. So, and they did it, and once they started moving the lights and doing this, then it looked good, me moving forward and panning backwards, and you know, giving it like a runway kind of feel, almost like an airplane runway, not like a modeling runway, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm moving into the artist, I'm moving out from the artist, and when I'm moving out, you're seeing all these lights coming to the shot, and it looks really good when they start appearing. When I see them, and then I move back, and they start revealing into the scene, and then, you know, making them moving up back into, you know, moving out of the scene, just look really, really dope to me. It was really creative. It's not really, you know, you got to use different types. Like a phone is an everyday tool. You can use it. I've lit music videos with cell phone flashlights, like close up, like chest up, like 3 cats. Like, yo, come here, yo, flashlight, yo, you put one on this side, you aim yours here, and I'll be really tight and close. You know what I'm saying? And I've lit stuff like that. Just using what you got.
That's crazy.
Look, put your phones up. Sit next to him. Even y'all on the side, put your phones up. Put your phones up. Nah, put it away. Matter of fact, let me see that. Turn the flashlight on. That looks weird, but fuck it. If y'all got phones, take the flashlights out.
I got it. Go ahead, nah. I get it for you. Like a little runway?
I mean, y'all can move them around and shit. It just looks weird in the camera.
It looks weird?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
It look weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it look dope. It look dope. It got like a shine to it. It look dope. Yeah, it look dope.
Nah, look good.
For free, like would you ever do for me? For me, you watch me in my prime struggle. It's cruel, it's only me and the family. I've been popping for a minute now. We wasn't cool in the beginning now. And seeing you now, you're winning, getting to to the chicken, yeah, they can see the vision. Gotta love my brother's TV, yeah. Yeah, that's 6 up. When she with me, you know that bitch like. I don't trust her though. I done been dead that. So don't have to be loyal, I'm cool with that.
You know,
you gotta know how to improvise. Right. Improvising is really like important. And when I started, all my music videos consisted of making something out of nothing, like taking something. Like you've seen like having an artist stand on a brick wall, and then what happens? I bet. What happens if I add a red gel to it? What happens if I add a blue gel to another light? What happens if I swing those lights? It looks like a siren. Man. So now it goes from this bland dude standing on a brick wall. It goes from this bland dude standing on a bland brick wall to a dude that's, you know, you can have him look a little paranoid while he's performing the record, like a cop is in pursuit of him or the police is after him. So now you just changed all that just by adding some colors to lights. And that differentiates, like, you know what I'm saying, that makes the biggest difference when it comes to like just looking at a scene. It's like, yo, this doesn't look regular. You gotta make it. I've seen videos of, you know, people shooting a laundromat. They made the laundromat look dope. Like, who would think, like, yo, shooting a laundromat, you gotta make it look dope. You can't just take it and leave it how it is and shoot there and then be mad that it looks like that. Absolutely. People be mad like, yo, man, I shot the joint in front of a store, and be mad like, yo, why did the joint look so, you know what I'm saying? You could have had somebody wear some police uniforms or fake and run up and have like people scatter out. Like you could add a story element to it or anything like that, like to just bring it out, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying, just like even like when people shoot videos on white backgrounds and just leave it like that. It's what you do in the editing that's gonna fix it, or what you have them have on, or the props you use on that white background that's gonna make the video better than you just standing there without that stuff. So it's really what you make it. It's like anybody can shoot a music video on a basketball court. How many times you see a music video of somebody on a basketball court and you know the shot they want to get is them sitting on the hoop? They're always like, yo, I'm sitting on the hoop. How many times that has been done? A lot. Like, all right, so now we're shooting on this basketball court. How can I make it different? You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at it and assess the situation, it's like, yo, how can I make this different from all those other videos? You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta get the brain thinking. And you're gonna be in those type of situations. But today, while I'm shooting, I was already mapping out the next scene. As soon as we got done rapping here, I already knew I wanted to shoot over there. I knew that when we got out the car that I wanted to shoot there. Like as soon as we were standing there and we were talking right there, I already knew I wanted to shoot there. I knew that we were going to do this, and for the third final scene, we were going to shoot there. I knew that already. So that's why I was like, yo, I get out the car, I analyze everything. I'm talking to the artist, I'm doing this, that, and the third, but my eyes and ears are open to my surroundings, so I know, like, and especially when you're guerrilla shooting and there's really not no plan or no treatment, it's like, yo, you got to really be on point and at the same time still show your professionalism to the artist that you're working with. Once the artist see that you got everything under control, their job is only to rap and show up. Like, the director shouldn't be sitting there like, yo, what scene you want to shoot next? You should already know that. That's what you get paid for. You should already be like, all right, we're going to do this, this, and this. I think we should do this, this, and this.
We out here, man. King Fed video shoot.
We out here, man. You got the recording?
Everything's recording. We always live.
Out here, man. We just shot a movie. The man, Denity himself. You already know. He made it happen.
Absolutely. This boy was working today, man.
We shot in the rain, my nigga, on the car.
Hey,
it was raining. Shot through the rain to the end of the rain. Then it started raining again. We started baby. You already know.
Absolutely.
Coming through. The boy back. We'll put it down. You already know.
This joint was dope, though. The visuals was dope. Bunch of dope scenes, dope record, man. But like I said in the beginning, before we came out, we was documenting the experience of shooting the video with Denity. It was a pleasure to take part and have it be your video. So we're gonna have that all shit documented on the joint. So let's get it rocking, man.
Then he checked out. Pleasure working with y'all, man.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
I like that. Dancers come out, it's really hard.